Today's tropical weather update is brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
Welcome to today's tropical weather update. I am Letitia Humphreys, in to give you a look at what's happening across the Atlantic and some preparedness tips as we go into the hurricane season. Now, across the Eastern Caribbean, not much activity for us at this time. The dust is moving out of the area. The atmosphere has been generally settled over the past couple of days. Now, there is a tropical wave that is moving across the main development. That tropical wave is presently to the south of the Cabo Verde Islands. A fairly weak tropical wave, not really showing any signs of development at the moment, but we definitely will continue to monitor it as it moves towards the west at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now, there is an area of low pressure that is in the northwestern Caribbean. That trough system stretches across the Bahamas, across Cuba, and into the Gulf of America. This system is being monitored presently for any signs of development, as a frontal boundary is expected to move off the coast of America as well and interact with it, and could possibly develop a subtropical or tropical low pressure system. However, it will be moving off to the northeast. It is being monitored because it is presently at a 10% chance for any development within the next 2 to 7 days, as I mentioned, as it moves towards the northeast. Now, typically during this time of the year, so early in the hurricane season, we tend to see storms forming within that region to the northwestern Caribbean. So what we just saw is typical for our normal hurricane season. For us in the Eastern Caribbean, however, our most active season or most active time tends to be in August and September. We're here in the Eastern Caribbean, and that is generally when you tend to see, or the most likely time that you would tend to see those tropical storms developing for us. But we know that some of those historical records have been broken. Just take, for instance, last year with Beryl becoming the strongest and the earliest forming hurricane within the hurricane season in our region. So although this is a guide, we will continue to monitor because, as we've seen in recent times, historical records have been broken. In terms of the dust, we see most of it is moving off towards the west across Hispaniola and impacting the Bahamas at this time. We have been given a little ease, so if you go on the outside, you should be seeing some clearer skies for today, but that dust will be coming through from time to time, especially whenever you see those winds increasing and those tropical waves moving across. They could be bringing some dust across the eastern Atlantic. Now, in terms of our seasonal forecast for this hurricane season, named storms, it has been predicted that we're looking between 13 to 19 named storms for this year. Out of those, 6 to 10 of them becoming hurricanes, and out of those hurricanes, we have 3 to 5 of them strengthening to category 3 or more, namely major hurricanes. So on average, we tend to see 14 named storms, 7 of them becoming hurricanes, and out of that, 3 of them becoming major hurricanes. Last year, we saw 18 named storms, 11 hurricanes, and 5 of them becoming category 3 or major hurricanes. So definitely, it was an active season last year. There is a 60% chance that this year also we could be seeing an above normal hurricane season. Here we have a list of your tropical cyclone names, to all 21 from Andre down to Wendy, the list for the 2025 hurricane season. So I am here to leave you with some tips also before. Well, although we would have technically already started the hurricane season, I still want to encourage persons to develop an evacuation plan, assemble disaster supplies, the food, water, your batteries, charger, and especially the old school radio that uses those batteries. Have some cash on hand, get an insurance checkup, and document your possessions. Also, be sure to create a communication plan or with a handwritten list of contacts and share this with every family member in the case that you have to evacuate. And of course, you want to strengthen your home. There's no time better than the present, so before any storm threatens our area, I would encourage persons to take these preparedness tips at heart and do as best as you can as we go further into the hurricane season. And that's all for today. I just want to encourage you, if you need any contact information, to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Also, there is our hotline available. We update it daily. 463-4638 is our number. You can also check us at our website, antiguamet.com. Continue to monitor with us and stay ready as we go further and further into the 2025 hurricane season. I'm Letitia Humphreys, saying goodbye and have a good day.
Today's tropical weather update has been brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.